That's just going to be good enough for now. And I'm on my last page for the notebook I started for this campaign. Yeah. So I had to buy a new notebook. I'm very proud of myself. I kept one notebook.
The zombies are coming.
Holy crap! You are creepy
The
as
zombies
shit.
are coming.
Nice.
The zombies are coming.
It it's weird. Like my notes don't do anything to tell me after the fact because I'm writing in shorthand, but it really helps me pay attention in the middle of it. So I kind of just take notes to keep me here instead of going into ADHD land. Yeah. So
Let's get us started. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's Sunday, which means it's time for D&D with all of us weird people. As always, we have Az and Shebe joining us. We're all doing well. Hope it hasn't been too shitty of a week for everybody.
Yeah, that's coming.
I will say I am done with the heat humidity.
yeah.
Go fuck
No,
yourself.
I'm good. If anybody wants to take that back, I'd be happy for that.
I cannot wait for fall. It can't get here soon enough.
No.
Only problem is fall is a week long.
Yeah, nowadays fall does seem to only be about a week long, but that's okay at this point. I will even take winter because I am just done with 115 degrees.
Yeah, I had to help our good friend move yesterday. I
Oh,
brought like a 6 pack of Gatorade, and it was a nightmare. But we got through it. Everybody appreciated it. Got free Mexican food, so
well,
you
that's
know,
always good.
yeah.
I got to yesterday take the ball joint off of a 2003 Honda Civic.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And though my dad has a rather large full barn garage, he does not have a hoist, so I only was able to jack it up to a certain height to do this. So that's how my day yesterday went. And that's after
Yeah.
coming off this whole week where my entire left side has been fucked. So
Hmm.
it's still hurting like a bitch, by the way. But we'll survive.
Yeah.
So, as always, announcements for the stream. All streams for 2025 are extra live streams. You can click that link that pops up in the chat. It's in the About Me section. You can donate to a great charity that helps out children's hospitals all over the United States. And like I've said, with the way this country is cutting funding for so many medical needs right now, especially for children, this is a very important cause. So please, every dollar helps. Okay, so just click that link, $1. And like I said, we will be doing the extra live stream later this year. It's usually around October, November.
Usually November.
We will be doing we will be doing a 24-hour stream. I can't physically do those anymore. It's too much for me. So we'll probably do like a 12-hour stream. I don't know what we're gonna do. But if we hit the $500 mark, I'm gonna shave my beard off live on stream. If we hit the leap mark, the $1,137 mark, I will also shave my head. So you have a chance to make for winter be very miserable because I won't have my fur. So make sure you click that. we will have a special stream coming up this month of August. We are going to have a special little guest at our house, and we're going to introduce her to the wonderful world of D&D. So our granddaughter will play. So August, what did we say the date was?
17th.
17th.
17th. Thank you. August 17th, tune in for one of our Goblin one-shots, which is for fun. We're going to introduce her to D&D and have her play a little goblin because she is a 5-year-old, so it'll be easier for her to understand the basics. But yes, so that will be coming. I don't know what I'm streaming this week. I've got Killing Floor 3, but I've already kind of knocked the story out, so I don't know. I know I won't be doing 7 Days to Die for a while, so we'll figure something out. Az, anything on your stream world?
Nope.
It's there in the back.
It's there. I think about it at least once a week, and then the week goes by. I'm like, well, I guess that didn't happen. Then we go the next week. So
Say Hawthorns get closer.
Yep, the
The what?
Hawthorne, the Hawthorne
yeah.
release should be coming up soon.
Yeah.
Their final Kickstarter goal. So they're going to add some cool stuff with it. If you haven't been following them on Discord and Facebooks and the Twitters and all that, please do. And then, yeah, once that game comes out, our own Shebe will be starting her own Twitch channel playing that. So, yay.
Yeah, let's get all the viewers, all the monies, and then I can quit my job.
Right. that is the goal.
That is the goal. You know, at least you'll
I've
have
been
the
so
option of
stressed
it'll
from
be
work.
it'll be you get to quit your job because you make it successful on Twitch. As where mine was, your body said, "Fuck you, you can't work anymore. Go make video game videos on Twitch." So, yes, it's been a stressful week for Shebe. So please send more rum, lots of pineapple juice. She really
That
needs
sounds delightful.
it. Well, there you go. When we get down to Missouri at the end of August, you two can have a nice.
A refreshing pineapple
Oh,
coconut rum.
I am happy to update that our last camping trip a couple of weeks ago, Deidre has perfected her cinnamon roll recipe, so she's
Nice.
fully prepared to blow you guys out of the water with her
Awesome.
culinary abilities.
Now you can tell that this is a loving partner situation because you're putting a lot of pressure on her now to make the best cinnamon rolls, and if she messes up, it's going to reflect on you, not her.
Oh no, yeah, I'll take that. Having consumed 85% of those cinnamon rolls, I don't think there's any problem there. All she has to do is do what she did the last time. They were very good.
Awesome.
Well, I can tell you. Oh, there's a goldfinch outside. It's crazy. Sorry.
I saw my first one today too. That's crazy.
We've had like 5 of them.
Oh, really? I always put out one feeder just for them because they're my favorite bird, and I just haven't seen them all year. And we were sitting outside smoking, and like all of a sudden I heard the call, and I'm like, "That's a fucking goldfinch!" I look out, and he was sitting on top of our. We have a trellis for our gourds, and I was like,
Now we'll have to
"Fuck!"
take a picture of a front yard with all of our sunflowers.
No, nice.
I don't, the coolest ones we've had so far this year. There's this like little gray woodpecker, and he's like tame almost. He landed down on the railing, and I was talking to him. He jumped down, grabbed some seed, jumped back on the railing, was eating the seed, just sitting there chirping back at me like 3 feet away, just chill as fuck. And then I've got 2 squirrels that are really cool. One, just because it seems like it's getting ready to let me pet it, like it doesn't run away as fast. It's getting pretty cool. The other one, because it doesn't have a tail, so I call it Bobby, and it can jump like up on top of our roof from the balcony. And I'm like, this is awesome.
That's crazy.
And then, of course, we got the chipmunk squad. There's like 5 or 6 of those running around eating up all the birds.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
Their cheeks will just be like.
In real life, I'm basically a druid. I've got like wildlife everywhere out in my front yard in the city. Like
the only notable animals we have, Dieter's officially got a murder of her own murder of crows now. She's been putting out shelled uncooked peanuts for basically entire summer, and now they wait for us in the morning.
Awesome.
So we've got
Nice.
those, and then I've got a hummingbird. I think is the only hummingbird that comes to our feeder, but I'll forget to fill it up, and like I think 3 or 4 times now I've been filling it up, and it will buzz my ear like it's pissed off. Like, why did I have to wait so fucking long for food? And then
Yeah,
put
this
it
I
up
year I
again.
wasn't
what's-
good about my bird
Yeah.
feeder.
The only bird feeder that she's responsible for is the hummingbird feeder, and it's sitting in the garage where it's been all winter. So-
Yeah. We went cheap and got a red plastic one, and it's really hard to tell if it's full or empty. So
Ours is
should get.
it's clear plastic too, but it's red and yellow faces on it. But it's cool because our hummingbird is still coming along and eating off the sunflower nectar.
Hmm.
Like I've watched him run up and like, and yeah, the amount of bumblebees I have outside is amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
Like you could be out there smoking a cigarette, you'll see at least 200 bees, bubbles, carpenters, all of them just flying through all the
Nice.
sunflowers. I'm like,
what
yay!
I
I
like.
have saved the bees.
Right.
I have single-handedly helped.
I'm wanting to get some other plants that I can plant in the area. But right now it's just full of blue ivy.
Yeah, I love that blue ivy. It's
I know, but I'm just trying to get some butterfly and hummingbird plants. So I don't have to worry about putting the birds.
so you could be lazy.
It's all
Yeah.
natural.
Dieter got these milkweed plants this summer, and they're doing really well. And their pods have opened up and the seeds are out. So we're like taking those and putting them in the ground right around. So hopefully kind of have like a copse of
What do those
milkweed
look
or
like
something.
when they're growing?
These are not the native ones. These are fairly attractive looking plants.
Okay, because I have one that's like a vine that does milkweed.
Hmm. Weird.
And yeah, it'll have the milkweed pods will be like on a vine hanging all around our fence. And then I've got these things that like they almost look like a sunflower seed, like
Stalk.
plant. It's like a big stalk. But I'm pretty sure that is a milkweed too. I don't know. I think
Yeah.
my backyard is literally just I just let anything in the world grow.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of where we're at. Because everything likes it. Like the birds like having, they're just weeds, but I think the leaves look cool. But I just let them go because who the fuck cares? And
Yeah. Well-
everything seems to enjoy them. So
Well, and of course, in my yard, I somehow have black nightshade growing. Don't know how. Never planted it. It just decided to grow in my yard. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty. I have a wild catnip tree growing in my backyard. Didn't plant that either.
Nope.
Just like, what's this plant? That's catnip. Cool. We have catnip now. So I brought
Nice.
it a little
Big
bit
bush.
for this boy right here, actually. Gavin. I brought it a little bit, let him sniff it. He was like, this is the good shit, Dad.
Really?
Gonna lay on the table. All right. Well, as the giant creature attacks, everyone roll initiative. No.
yeah, right.
No.
But yeah, that's announcements and some floral talk for everybody there while we wait to get things ready. You guys get to watch Gavin now. That's the stream, guys. We're just gonna leave the camera up. for
Yeah,
Gavin.
that's the end of
We'll
it.
sit here.
There's
We'll
nothing
just
more
sit here and
entertaining we
talk.
could possibly do.
Hey,
so.
hey!
We'll just sit here and talk while Gavin.
Not our characters. No.
Just put the characters away, put the dice away. We're just gonna leave Gavin on cam. We're just gonna sit here and hang out, talk about plants and animals. and-
Characters come and go, but Gavin is forever.
Yes. Here, we'll give you another angle of Gavin cam.
Oh, draw me like one of your French kittens.
What are you doing?
He's trying to scooch himself closer to you so you could pet him.
He's just like rolling on the bed. Ah, hurts.
He wants mommy's attention. That's her cat.
No. We'll fight.
But that is the cat that she didn't know we had got right away. I brought this cat home just through the general population. And she comes home and he comes running right up. Rose and she's like, "Oh, hi, LB," which is our other cat. I'm like, "That's not LB." And she looks like, "Who the fuck's this cat?" Gavin.
All
He's
right.
a little boy.
You guys won the
Yes,
cat
time to do
lottery.
so.
Yeah. Well, my daughter had called me because he had been found stuck up in a tree, and he found and couldn't take the cat from where that lives. She's like, "Hey, can you take this kitty?" And I'm like, "Of course." And he turned out to be such a lovely creature. But he needs to get off my table. Come on. You've had all morning to lay on it, sir. It's your
Oh.
job. Here. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so we'll get into the game. As you guys left off last night, you guys had entered a courtyard that was inside this desert city. When you entered it, you found that there was a bubbling spring.
Not hearing you at all.
Not hearing me at all. Did Gavin turn off the mic? Can you hear me
Ah.
now?
Can you hear him now?
Yeah.
I can hear me.
Can you hear
talk.
me?
Yeah.
Okay. Gavin, stop unplugging things. Alright, so you guys were in the desert city and you found this courtyard. You entered it. And inside this courtyard was a bubbling spring of water, green grass growing. It was strangely out of place.
Hmm.
The golden gates that divide it, you could see on the outside there that the desert city is still there. Inside where you are, the storms don't hit, nothing. It's just a beautiful oasis. Um, Sarah took a small drink of the water from the bubbling fountain, and you guys all decided that you were exhausted, you were sore, the battles have been rough, you were going to take a long rest.
Yes.
No sooner than that thought had been collectively released from all of you, you all fell asleep. No one said a watch, but you just instantly fell into deep sleep. Let's see, that's where we had left off, as you guys were setting the watch. You guys never even get to set a watch. You just fall asleep. Pretty much just boom. So, as you guys come to the darkness of sleep, each of you sees the little area you guys are in. Except for it's not little anymore. It's quite vast. Where city buildings are, like the sand building for outside the gate, you see there's still the same kind of sandish material, but it's not as barren as a city. As you look around, there's no walls around the courtyard anymore, but there are people walking around, going about their daily life. And you see a collective group marking what you guys would remember is the walls for that area. And they seem to be working in a hurry, trying to get this area sectioned off. And these people, you see them, but they're not there. They're almost shadow-like. And they're just moving across. And then it's like as time seems to speed up, you see a wall needs to be built around it. You see the gates be built. And then you see a group of 5 people enter through the gates. At this point, I would like you all to roll a perception check. At disadvantage, because you guys are in a dream.
Wow.
Disadvantage?
Yes, disadvantage.
So with disadvantage, I got a nat 20 and a 16 plus 4 for a dirty 20.
All right.
Can you say it as insight?
Hopefully you said perception.
Perception.
9.
All right.
9.
So while you're standing there in this dream area that is the courtyard but isn't the courtyard yet, you see these 5 people come in. Tercel, you instantly get this feeling of warmth from them. And you watch one of them draw the symbol for your god on the gate. You know instantly that they are cold. They're still covered with hoods. You can't see their faces. You can't really make out their bodies. But you watch as the other four also draw holy symbols. Sarah, you see them drawing stuff, but you can't really tell what they're drawing. But you also do get that feeling of warmth and protection. No sooner do they finish marking the gates. A blue beam goes around the center of the wall and repeats the engravings. And then you guys see kind of like a blue static dome encompass the whole courtyard right before, boom, the outside city is just level. A massive heat storm, fire, sand, everything just starts melting this courtyard. You hear the people screaming outside. You see buildings start to bake in this fire, in this heat. You actually smell the burning hair, the burning clothes, the burning wood. And that goes on for what feels like days. And then when it dissipates, all that's left is the desert city you guys have been in. And you see the creatures that you've been fighting coming out of the sand, out of the buildings. The people that once were there transformed and disfigured into these formal zombie-esque type creatures. But everything in the courtyard is still safe. You watch as the 5 people open the gate and venture out. And as the gate closes, creatures start swarming towards the 5 people. As the 5 people drop their cloaks off their shoulders, giant wings appear. And they all transform into silver dragons and take to the sky and fly up, leaving a horde of creatures on the ground. At this point, roll another perception check.
Disadvantage?
Yep, disadvantage.
Yeah, that's about right.
Chursel?
That's a net one.
All right.
I got 2 plus 4, so 6.
6. Okay. Chursel, you being in such a shock of seeing 5 silver dragons take to the sky. You don't notice anything else from land. Sarah, you briefly catch the glimpse of a 6th shadow, but you can't tell where it's from. And if it was a full dragon, you can't tell anything about it. But you do see a small glimpse of a 6th shadow. You guys then wake up. You're in the courtyard, as it was when you guys left. Nothing has changed. It's still peaceful and completely calming inside the courtyard. What would you like to do?
I'm going to prepare breakfast.
All right.
Cinnamon rolls.
Tursel's gonna do his breakfast routine of grabbing his flask out and kind of getting his old bones warmed up and maybe meandering around the courtyard a little bit.
After the dream, I would, after eating, I will walk around. I want to look at these symbols and see if I recognize any of them.
All right. You already did a religion check last time to the outside, and you've recognized them then.
So seeing
You recognized them last time. Last session you did that.
Yeah.
They're not going to change. You already recognized them. So you already have the same knowledge of that these are holy symbols for good.
So seeing Sarah go investigate, Tursel kind of wander over, be like, "Man, I had the funkiest dream about these things last night. I don't know what it was, but
Dragons?
it's pretty wild. But did you say dragons?
Yeah,
Like silver dragons?
silver dragons.
Did did we have the same dream? Did you see like some hooded figures kind of making a circle of protection or something around this
It seemed like this was the creation of this place.
the fuck does that mean? Why did we have the same dream?
Probably because of this place.
Crazy. Yeah, like they
Concerned
did it
that
and then
this
what?
dragon religious folk didn't protect anybody in the village that helped build this place. That's a little disappointing.
I mean, I don't have a I don't know. Would my character have probably wouldn't have a whole lot of draconic knowledge, but
You know that dragons exist. You have probably never seen one. You've definitely never done battle one.
okay.
I don't believe your character was alive during the Draconic Wars at all, so I doubt that you would have actually had firsthand.
So what Tersel's about to say is folklore and bullshit, but he's gonna say like, yeah, well, I've always heard that dragons are kind of finicky creatures that they help who they want to help and do what they want to do. I mean, if you were that big and awesome, I don't think you'd really worry about some humanoids either. But
All right.
I mean, they definitely saved this place though.
Is Tercel saying that just to Sarah or out loud enough? Like just like general
Uh,
conversation?
he's not, yeah, general. I mean, I'm not broadcasting it, but we're not
We're just
making a
having a
point of high.
conversation.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm asking because if you say it that way, you look behind you as you hear a little kind of and Evelyn's standing there.
Oh, good morning, Evelyn.
She goes, Silver dragons are guardians, and if they protected this place, it must have been something special. There had to be a reason. They're not finicky. And then she turns and
Sound.
walks away.
Damn it! Never changed to rubric.
She's very good at not letting you get a chance to.
Yeah,
who-
I'll
who
kind of
did
I'll
her.
kind of give Sarah elbow and be like, all right.
Well, and
Well,
like, as a druid that spent time in the Fae, I would know a bit more.
You would know a little more draconic knowledge, but you would know again firsthand knowledge.
But I would probably know more about the different.
Yeah, you would know the difference between the chromatic and the non-chromatic dragons. You would definitely know that, and that's lore enough that I believe even Tercel would know that the difference between chromatics and non-chromatics. So, and
well,
even though neither of you would have been alive during the Great Dragon Wars, you guys would have probably both have at least heard some of the tales from the Dragon Wars, knowing, that the chromatic dragons are always assholes. They're, the reds are just vicious, the black are just evil, green or poisonous bastards who
what
destroy the land.
what did we fight in the first half of the campaign? It was like a zombie dragon or something. It
No,
wasn't chromatic.
You never fought the bone dragon. The bone dragon just showed up.
Oh, okay. But we saw it or whatever.
You saw it, but no, I wasn't gonna have you level 1 characters fighting the bone
Yeah.
dragon. It was more
Well,
there just for background flair.
right. But yeah, knowing roughly how rare these things are, to see 5 congregate in an area, cast pretty impressive protection magic, and then fly off.
How about both of you roll a knowledge check real quick? Just straight knowledge, no disadvantages or anything.
22.
What kind?
Knowledge.
I assume when he says that, he just means wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom?
Because, well, in 3.5, knowledge was a subcategory of wisdom. So it was
Mhm.
like when you would roll, I would say, hey, roll an acrobatics check. And you're just rolling a dexterity check.
It's like if it's nature based, it's intelligence. It's religious based, it's intelligence. If
Well, no,
it's
this is a wisdom because it's a history. That's why It used to be history stuff was always based on wisdom, so that's
Well,
what I'm playing.
history is also included under intelligence.
Well, I'll put it under wisdom because it would be something that would be wise people with it. So wisdom.
10.
10. Okay. That's high enough for both of you to have uh, enough knowledge through lore and through people telling about the Dragon Wars that dragons have conclaves and they kind of stay within their own group. So silver dragons would only hang out with silver, bronze with bronze, and so on. So 5 of them together wouldn't have been a rarity, but 5 of them working together might have been an issue to wonder. Why did they work together? But unfortunately, no one seemed to live the cataclysm that went on around you guys there in that dream. So you can't really ask Bob. Okay, so
Yeah, Bob now has glass for bones and likes to eat
Okay.
brains.
yeah.
we can't ask Bob nothing.
Oh, you can ask him, why are you eating me?
Bad
Bob, stop biting Sarah now. Come on.
Bob, bad.
All right, so what would you guys like to do?
Well, I'm gonna refill all of my yeah,
Flasks?
not flasks.
Vials?
Flask is gonna be for alcohol.
A flask is for any form of liquid to be stored in. That's its actual
What
term.
am I thinking? Canteen.
Water skin?
Water skin. So I'm refilling all of those at the bubbling brook.
Okay.
I'll do the same thing. I'll fill up my water skin.
Use some floss. Try and wipe some of the dirt off of my face.
Trying to see if there's anything I want to cast while we're a nice point. Not really. I don't have anything quite that cool. Good cast aid and give us some temporary hit points.
For the ship either. Because right now I just kind of mistake. But
What?
I said, what were we doing? I said, oh yeah, we're looking for the mischief maker. Because right now I just want to stay.
Well, there's a building that's probably a couple more blocks from the gate that you guys are trying to make your way to in hopes of finding some clues about maybe where the trickster is, anything about the trickster, find out where your boat is, find out a way to beat doppelgangers, everything's kind of leading you towards that building as a possible solution, but you guys had to get in here because you were not. So.
And there's
Sarah just
nothing
wants to
else.
stay.
There's nothing else inside that we need to investigate. No, nothing of significance to
No,
try to figure out why they were protecting this one area.
nothing that you can see. You are very nature based. Sarah is, so she can roll a nature check if she wants to.
I mean, I'm just worried because I'm in hell.
I'm not saying spell. I'm just saying if you want to check nature to see if anything feels out of place, a druid would be able to do that naturally. A druid would be able to say, "Hey, this land feels weird." Well, no, I'm saying before you waste a spell, if you want to just
It's a cantrip for me.
Sure.
So commune with nature takes a minute. I briefly become one with nature, gain knowledge of the surrounding territory. In the outdoors, the spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you. In caves and other underground settings, radius is limited to 300
Good. You can cast that if you want.
Yeah.
All right, so you cast that. We're gonna work outwards in. So your 3-mile radius is
300.
Huh?
300.
300 miles?
300
feet.
miles?
300
Or no.
Okay, I was like, holy shit.
Hang on.
All right,
Yeah,
the state
3
of Missouri
miles.
is.
Let me have a
Outside.
card.
Nope, it's 3 miles outside, 300 feet
Yeah,
indoors.
that's what I'm saying.
Got
It was 3 miles
Okay,
out.
3
I
miles.
knew this.
Yes.
Are you with me, the radius? All right, so as you do this, you your body stretches out and feels the land outside. You hit that 3 mile radius, you're coming back in. You feel pain. You feel burning. You feel death. All that you sense around you is torment, agony, heat, humidity. There's nothing alive. Everything that's moving is actually dead, but it moves. And as you get closer to this courtyard, which would be about 300 feet altogether, you feel a sudden burst of light, burst of warmth and joy. You feel cool. You feel safe. The land here feels pure. You also feel deep, deep in the ground some form of energy, but you can't get close to discover what it is. As you try, it pushes you away. And the harder you try, the harder it pushes you back.
I do come out of it and I do let them know there is something here. I can't get to it and it's resisting, but there is something here.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to go back out and explore, but we need to
It's
make sure
awful
that
outside these gates. Just
yeah,
letting you know.
we need to try to ensure that we can come back here, like breadcrumbs, style adventuring. Like,
It seemed like because we were good, it allowed us in.
yeah,
You guys do know that from what you've seen of the streets, it is pretty straight laid out, streets and alleys. They're not like winding and curving. It's very structurally a straight city. But you do know that, yeah, the sand can shift and block off streets and alleyways. Buildings can move because of the sand collapsing them. So generally, you should be able to find your way back to this one area with no problem. But there is an off chance that maybe something could happen that will make the terrain impossible for you to come straight back.
Java's pretty good. We're finding places, things.
um, assuming, yeah, was just gonna kind of appreciate it, and just idly, he's gonna put his hand on the earth and grab a clump of grass and kind of shove a clump of grass in his shirt pocket. Just, I don't know, just something he felt like doing at the time.
Sarah's very much enjoyed being outside.
All
Get the
right.
shoes off, put the toes in the soil, all
Mhm.
that good positive energy. Just soaking that up into my soul. So before we head out. I ask Evelyn what she knows about this place. If she knows anything.
I don't know much about this.
Anymore. What did you know about this place?
This used to be a bustling city a long time ago. Now it's two.
So you're quite old.
Older than you, my friend, and walks away.
Oh, I believe you are. Dealing with the
Hey, as long as she's on our side, I guess we'll just keep rolling with this situation.
All right. So as you guys stand there at the Golden Gate area, ready to open it, venture back out into the hot, nasty, shitty ass sandy city. We're gonna take a break.
I kind of cry. as I look back. I
Yeah.
don't want to go.
As we take
It's
this break,
getting all over
three
me.
of us are probably going to step outside to smoke a cigarette. We're going to go enter the city for real. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Everyone, go ahead and get yourself a drink, smoke them if you got them, all of that. Use the PP room. Do your thing.
The PP room?
The PP room. The room of calling it a bathroom's actually kind of weird. If you really think about it, because you're not in there for just the bath. You are in
See,
there
I'm-
for the toilet.
Yeah.
That's why, in other countries it's called a wash closet.
See, it's like I always say restroom.
Yes, but are you really resting?
I'm not going to go take a rest.
I know, that's what I'm saying is the terminology for bathroom is weird because I think it used to be your bathroom was actually a separate room than your toilet. Like the toilet wasn't in there because you peed in chamber pots. But you had a room that had a bath in it, so that was the bathroom. And you actually had bath houses, which were giant rooms of baths. But again, there were no toilets in it. So the PP room makes sense. Okay?
Or the shit house, if depending on what you're trying to accomplish in there.
And the shit house, that actually goes to outhouses.
That was
which
the
were
outhouse.
outside where you would poop away from the house so it didn't bring in smell and nastiness into your home. Now we poop in our house.
Like
We
a
used to
bunch of
poop in the
heathens.
house, like in the middle of winter. We just
No,
have to take
once
out.
outhouses started, people stopped pooping in their house because they didn't want the bacteria and germs in it.
Just figured they would take it out in the morning.
No. Chamber pots got dumped out the window, but you didn't really try to poop in your house. Pee was okay, but poop no. Anyways, there's your history lessons on gross subjects, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break. We'll be
My
back in a
mother's
few
first
minutes.
house when
Nice.
she was a little
Be right
girl, when
back.
she was a little
All right,
baby,
we'll be
had
back.
an outhouse, no indoor plumbing.
Stinky.
All right, let's come back here real quick. Remind you, you can donate to Extra Life by clicking the link that pops up in chat or in the About Me section. Help out for a great cause. Are you hearing
Catch
me?
any of that?
It's kind of breaking up a little bit. Let's see where my volume's at too. My volume's pretty low.
Is that better?
Gotta make it higher.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right, so like I said, donate to Extra Life, be awesome. And a little side, we're not sponsored by SodaStream at all, but if you have a partner that really wants you to quit drinking energy drinks, have them get you a SodaStream. It makes bubbly water by injecting carbon into it, and then you can mix it with your dummy and make bubbly doubly drinks. Okay?
Ooh.
And what's cool is you get this cool tumbler from Doubly. You get this much extra water afterwards. So if you're like me and you like carbon water, you can just drink carbon water.
See, you should have done that while on stream.
Yeah.
We are on stream, silly.
Oh, see, my phone doesn't keep up. It still says we're in intermission.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're back. I'll double check.
Nice.
Yeah, we're on live, so
It's just my phone.
yeah. But yes, it's pretty cool. It's like comes with a carbon tank and it squirts carbon, CO2 into water, makes it bubbly like soda, which makes your dummy really yummy. But like I said, I like bubbly water because I'm weird and I'm German, so
The amount of LaCroix we drink in a given week, it's probably something we should look into.
it's actually worth it because all right, we got a machine and it came with an extra CO2 tank inside with the machine. Then we ordered a 3-pack of the CO2 tanks. It's been about a month and a half, and I've been drinking this stuff pretty regularly. I haven't even finished the first CO2 tank.
Nice.
So, and I've gone through probably about 20 gallons of water easily.
We used to fill a recycling bag full of cans every 2 weeks, and then our recycling facility got hit by a tornado about 2 months ago, and they stopped taking recycling. So I got so many fucking cans in this house. I'm gonna go on Amazon probably soonish and get a punch, and I'm gonna make little rings that I may or may not do anything with. I may just collect them like a broke dragon or something.
Or I can give you two other options. One, you can load them all up, bring them to Missouri, and I'll take them from you. Or two, I can send you a link on how to make your own forge. And it's not big. It's only about the size of a large flower pot. And you can melt the cans down and make aluminum bars. Or if you get really crafty, you can make like aluminum blades and stuff out of all those cans. So you could have cosplay stuff. Like you could make cosplay armor out of
Yeah.
recycled aluminum. So
Well, like I'm sure you've seen the Miller Lite Knights. The guys
we
that
saw
have
the Natty Knights.
yeah. So I was thinking about making like a LaCroix Knight where it was like scale armor with like chinks of, because I have virtually every color in the rainbow in terms of cans.
Make it look like a dragon.
I could
Dragon scales.
I have so many dork ideas for just trying to recycle these
Jesus,
cans.
yay, can art.
Yeah,
Well, like I
she
said, I'll send you guys the link on how to make your own forge. 'Cause like I said, it is small, and yeah, you can melt it down and then make your own cast. All you need is a wooden box and some sand to make casts, and pour out like if you want to make gauntlets and stuff, you can actually like, I want this piece to be this, and melt it, smelt it, do it, and it'd be great.
He's like, yay, pyromania.
Yes. I'm gonna send you guys a link on how to create melty hot metal. But anyways, yes, I highly suggest looking into the SodaStream. I can send you the link for the one that we got because, like I said, it's worth it. Because yeah, we went to go look for bubbly water here at our local, and yeah, the core was like a 12-pack for like $10 or something like that. It was fucking
Damn.
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had, what was it, half-liter bottles of it. You get 6 of them, and that was like $12, $13 of just carbonated water.
Hmm.
And it was like, wow, yeah, that's gonna get expensive, more expensive than my monsters as much as I drink.
Yeah, I
So,
wait till I get a deal at our local grocery store. I think with my club rewards and then the coupons, I think it comes down to like $4 for an 8 or a 10 pack.
so it wouldn't be bad. But yeah, up here in my area of the Zombieland Midwest, they do not like bubbly water, which is weird because
Yeah.
we're a German settlement city. This area here was founded by Germans, so you think we'd have bubbly water everywhere? No. Silly Americans don't like bubbly water. It hurts their bellies.
Yeah.
Weak Americans.
It's kind of weird for Missourians because we're at least in Columbia we're definitively soda drinkers, and but I think it's since it's a kind of a college town, I think there's a lot of those healthy healthy kicks that come out like some soda water and stuff.
Well, drinking carbonated water has been proven to actually help stomach problems. So now that's drinking pure carbonated. Don't add sugar to it, which is a good thing about W. It has no sugar. So
Yeah, that's important.
so there's my commercial ad break for everything there, guys. We're not sponsored by SodaStream, but hey, SodaStream, if you want to hook us up, I'm drinking the shit out of your product. I love your machine.
Right.
So, all right. So you guys are standing at the gates. You're about ready to open them. Who would like to open the gates?
I'd like to kind of touch the symbol of Pillar again, say a little prayer to myself, and then I'll open the gates.
As soon as you touch that symbol, the gates open. And you feel instantly that infernal furnace of heat rush on you.
God, it's like I just stepped outside again. It's like fuck, I feel that so hard right now.
I'm
It-
having to literally try and drag,
Yeah.
you know, Meekin out the door. It's like,
For,
It's like
all
get
of our
full paws
viewers-
in, like no.
for all our viewers who have ever worked in a warehouse or a machine shop or an auto shop, the bay door just opened on the hot, shitty summer day, and that hot air is rolling in. And that's the feeling the players are feeling right now.
So then other anecdotal story was we helped my buddy move this weekend, and he's got attic space that he wanted to put all his Christmas shit into. And I'm like, we're not doing attic shit today. He's like, oh, I gotta get the stuff out of the way to clean my garage. I'm like, all right, here's the deal. I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes. When you hit 5 minutes, I'm pulling your ass down whether you like it or not. And he spent 5 minutes up there, came down just red. I'm like, you're in the AC for the next hour, and I don't give a fuck how pressure you feel.
Yeah.
You're just not allowed to be. It was nasty. You could just feel it. It felt like somebody was blowing a hairdryer on your head.
See, I've worked many things in my life. Warehouse shipping and receiving though during this time of the year, when you get the trucks that the fucking trailer's been sitting outside since yesterday, and they roll that trailer up, and you open up the bay door, and then you open up that trailer door, and you walk in there, and you instantly have taken a shower because your body just says, "Poof," and flushes
Yeah.
every ounce of liquid out of you to cool you off, and it doesn't help because it boils on your skin. Yeah, that's what you guys are feeling right now as you guys step out the gates.
lovely. Like I said, Meekin, he's whimpering. He don't want to go.
Right. Negan's a smart one, as all our NPCs are.
Oh, I didn't grab a marker so I can draw that. I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's a kid at work that he's our porter, and he takes out used tires and moves cars and shit. And he likes to open the garage door, leave it
So
locked
see
open
the
so he can move tires
people-
fast.
Kind of, is what it
And
says.
every time he does it, I fucking scream at him like, dude, it's an air conditioned shop. Set the tires up outside the door. Then when you're ready, we'll help you move all the tires outside. So that door's only open for 5 minutes, not 35 minutes.
Right?
Oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, you go fuck yourself. It's like, you are 17 years old. I'm not listening to your opinion, but I will help you do tires if it means that door's not going to be open all day. I am the crotchety old guy in the shop, and it's okay.
Okay, so you guys are standing at the gate of the courtyard right here. In front of you is a building. There's that road, and you can see there's offshoot like road slash alleys to the sides here, and there's buildings there. And you can see out in the distance is a rather large building. And that's you guys' goal that you guys have been trying to get to. So, what would you like to do?
Like to do?
The option of staying inside there is not an option.
So Tercel is going to make sure he's straight with his bearings in terms of, all right, well, this way's north, the tranquil areas to the east, and we're headed west, or whatever it is.
I think you guys were heading north, so the garden area will be south of the direction you want to head. I
Okay.
believe that's what I said the other day. If not, that's what it is now. We'll
Right, as long as Tercel
we'll
has,
retcon it.
yeah, perfect.
So,
Well,
All
let's
right.
go forward.
Yeah,
All right.
Tercel's gonna have his shield out. He's not fucking around,
Yeah.
all
but
right,
he'll lead the way though.
all right. So Tercel in the lead. Put Evelyn right behind you, unless Sarah wants to be in the middle.
No, that's fine.
All right, Sarah, Doggo, and Hannibal bring up the far rear.
Oh, is Hannibal still around? Nice.
Yes,
For the reason I thought he died already. That's great.
he was close, but no, he survived. Uh, I love giving you guys NPCs. You're like, oh, the fucker's still alive? Come on.
That's amazing.
Oh, I let him die. Oh, now I gotta try again. All right, so several things happen as you guys walk out. Okay? You guys feel like you took at least an 8-hour rest, and you did. So all your HP has been restored, cell slots are restored. You guys got to rewrite spells into your both brains and all that. So that doesn't change. But when you walk out, you notice that the three suns look to be in about the exact same spot they were when you guys went into this building. You know
When we
they
went in,
moved.
they were coming off their convergence, and they're
Yes. You know they've moved, but they also don't seem like they. Um, you notice that that storm that had blown through, yeah, there are dunes of sand on all the streets. There are just the buildings, certain sides of them seem more shiny and glossy from the last blasting of sand. There are remains in the street of creatures. Some of them are buried. So, like, you only see like maybe a skull, or you might see a hand sitting out of a sand dune. But there are also just like bodies laying in the ground, not moving, but like almost sandblasted down to glassy bones, with little strips of clothing and flesh still there, but the good majority of it, whatever was exposed to that storm, kind of has been ripped and burned away. You do notice some of the buildings, even though uh, there's been fire, there's been sand, there's been desert, like just devastation all around it. You do see occasionally like a little strip of cloth where maybe a flag or like little awning used to be. There's still just that one stubborn piece of cloth that hasn't dissolved away. So in all of this brown sandiness, you might see like a little piece of red cloth hanging down or a yellow banner over here. Um, you do notice like some of the sand dunes seem to be built over like an upturned stall that was like half burned, and you can see what looks like petrified fruit, like maybe an orange or an apple at one point, but it's like it's a rock now, but it still kind of has the shape of it. There's no smell here. Everything has been burned and then covered, recovered, and blown away. That there's no odor in this area. It's just sand. So, straight ahead of you is a very tall building. But you can see like the top half of it has collapsed over the years. So like the rooftop isn't perfectly flat, it's jagged. Whatever windows were there, long gone. and it's just dark inside the building from where you're standing. And like I said, you can see on both the left and right view, there are two paths that are going to lead you to the destination you guys want to head to. Both of them, in a normal situation, might have had shade, but since there's three suns, they're highly lit. There's no shade in this area, no shadows for anything to hide in. You can look down and you'll see sand dunes on both sides. You'll see everything as far as your vision allows you to see. So, how would you like to proceed?
Like right or left, Tersal?
I mean, as long as we're headed that way, I don't know that it really matters. So,
Well, you're in the lead. Pick a way.
Yeah, you chose
well,
point.
all right. Well, I'm right-handed. I guess we'll go right.
All right, so you guys all move out of the garden, begrudgingly, Doggo following you. As Hannibal's the last one to leave the gates close. As you all kind of look back at the gates closing, you notice that, yeah, it's perfectly docile in there. It's a beautiful oasis.
It didn't disappear when the
Yep.
gate closed. Yay!
Nice.
So you turn your attention down this alley, and like I said, it's about 2 blocks, so about 400 feet each block, so 800 feet total to where you guys are heading. You do see little sand dunes that have formed in the alleys. You do see a crossroad kind of T section halfway up. And there's a large sand dune that's blown up against the side of this one long building that is off to your right side. This building has been sandblasted. It's almost glassy smooth. Like if you touch it, it's like touching a window. There are, like I said, there are some strips of fabric higher up on it that look like pennants, like little triangle flags. But there's not much left. Multicolored, blue, greens, yellows.
Two stories. How tall are these buildings?
This building, the long one, is probably about a 3-story building. The one that was directly in front of you, that was like a 5-story building, but it's only about 2.5 now, as much as it's collapsed in on itself. So,
Would there be any like easy way to get on top of something to get a higher vantage point? Kind of appraise.
you would have to go inside the buildings probably to get a higher vantage point.
I don't know if it'd be worth it to do that or not, especially if they're already falling apart. So we'll skip that idea. We'll just
I just don't know when the next storm is coming.
right.
You could actually roll a nature check on that, being a druid.
That 20.
All right.
Oh shit!
You would be able to tell by if you keep a constant watch of the sky, you would notice the darkness that kind of symbolizes a sandstorm coming. You've seen torrential rain walls. Sandstorms are kind of the same. You would see it moving towards you, this wall of moving blackness, except for instead of rain, it's going to be sand. So as long as you are constantly wanting to roll, what's your passive perception?
17.
Okay, I'd say with your passive perception, as long as you are willing to constantly be supervising your area, then for storms only, I would say you would know when the next storm's coming. But I will say, if you are doing that, that is going to cut down your situational awareness on anything else, putting you at a disadvantage.
I won't say I'll be constantly, but you know, as the day
I mean,
progresses, I'll be looking. Is there a storm coming?
Well,
I'd say, but with like the way the party's organized, Tertial's pretty fucking serious about leading the party. So if you wanted to focus on that, he's all about keeping an eye on things. I think you'd be safe to focus because that storm's serious business.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And
I like my skin.
as a unit, that would be the way to do it, honestly. Would be to your war-torn cleric would have a better situational awareness to look for hazards of like traps and things like that. Knowing being in conflict as where you can keep an eye on nature, you would be covering each other's. Like he would be watching for storms. He'd be watching for the guy going to jump out of the sand pile and hit your face.
And I'd like to remind you that I've only had one drink today, so I'm pretty fucking serious about this. I seriously like. Could be because he still heard from the dragon fire, but you know, like it,
I don't know. I could almost you say that that could be a disadvantage as well as an advantage for Tercel. As a high functioning alcoholic, maybe not having alcohol could cause him
well, you know,
to
he's got a
function
little
well.
drip of alcohol, a little drip of like almost, and close communication with his god. He's in a good place, you know. If one of those vials empties, he's gonna have to fill it with alcohol, but you know, it is what it is.
What is I'll give that to you.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are at the face of the alley. How would you like to proceed? This alley is about 5 feet wide, so it will be narrow. Uh, so keep
Single
that.
So yeah,
file?
Tercel will order Hannibal like keep the rear, keep your wits about you. If you feel comfortable, turn your back to us and keep your face down the alley, and Tercel will do the opposite and keep his face towards the entrance and shield to ready, fucking fully prepared.
Right. So Tercel starts down the alley. We'll put Hannibal. Even though you guys are like, it'll look like you guys are still in the courtyard. I'm putting you guys in kind of a line here.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys are entering that alleyway. We're trying to be stealthy or just trying to walk. It's sand, so it's going to make a little bit of noise, especially with plate armor.
I don't think we're worried about. Tercel never even thinks about stealth until somebody tells him to. So he's going in ready to fucking battle. So
So I say you guys are about halfway down the alley, and you make it over a sand dune. It's only for Tercel, it's like a step over. For Sarah, you got to do a little bit of a trudgely climbing over it. It's probably about as tall as you. You guys get to a spot where a lot of sand is blown through because it's the T
Can I have
intersection.
land stride? So I don't have that many hurdles.
So you have that T section, and a lot of sand is blown through there, but it's also been enough that the other crosswind from it has also blown it further towards the destination you're going. So there are spots that are clear. At this point, you guys hear that horrible, clicky, screechy noise coming far above you. And you guys notice a shadow as one of the husk undead creature dives from the top of the building. Tercel, you're in front, so you're going to roll a dex check or a dex save.
We got drop zombies!
Dex is 14.
14. That is enough.
We got truck zombies.
You hear it, and you step back as this husked zombie just smashes into the ground and shatters.
And just
Completely.
shatters.
Yeah, it hits the ground from the top of the tall building and just smashes into the like cleared area there where the stone ground is, and just boom, shatters. It's like its bones, everything just crushed on impact. If it had hit you, it was going to do a lot of damage. But yeah,
So Tercel's like got his shield up, steps back from it, and is like, "What the fuck? All right." So they're above us now, like these fucking things.
Like, drop zombies!
Right. They got jump packs.
all right, so you guys make it past the crushed zombie on the ground there to the end of the alley. Before you is a long building. This building may at one time been a school or even a hospital or a royal estate. It's undeterminable right now. The condition it is in from because the cataclysm that happened and the sandstorm since then have beaten this building down. It is about 6 stories tall, but it takes up about 8 blocks width. It is huge.
I asked Evelyn, like, you knew about this village. What's this place?
She goes, "This is our destination."
Yeah. What was it before?
She looks at you and goes, "It was everything. And it still is."
Cryptic much. Not a fan. Never
So
been a fan of hers.
there is a crumbled wall around the outside of it, and a battered down gate. You can see metal pieces bent up that are been sandblasted where a gate used to be. And there are stairs leading up to 2 very strong wooden doors that have withstood everything. They've been hit with fire, they've been hit with sand, they've been hit with all the elements, but they're still standing. And that's where you guys are standing right now. And since my players love doors so much, I want to let them have a brief discussion because your DM needs a quick break. Exactly. So you guys can figure out what you want to do with the
Doors.
And there's no dragon fire.
I can blow it
Why
up.
didn't I take a spell that could help me open doors? That would have been a good idea.
I can blow it up. I do
Oh.
have exploding arrows.
Hmm. I don't really have any good door opening spells.
We're just gonna try and, push and pull to start.
Mm-hmm. School of Hard Knocks.
And if that doesn't work, I have explosives.
Yep. Say we'll try to be nice. If that doesn't work, we'll pull out the red key. It's a hot one. So the entity known as Evelyn says this was everything. What the fuck does that mean?
It was their hospital. In my opinion, I'm thinking in my head. It was their
Right.
hospital. It was their town hall. It was where they got their food, where they got their education, where they handled their laws.
Sounds like a good place for an evil bad guy to be.
The cryptic one, Evelyn.
Mm,
So the building was everything.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a refill on my drink. Don't go while he's
Okay.
away.
Cool. Nope. Well, everybody, if I had a giant room full of everything, I would probably bore the doors from the inside. That's my guess.
What?
I was talking to the audience,
Oh,
having a private conversation.
sorry, I should see my way out.
Right. When you become a popular streamer, you'll understand how this works.
Yeah. We'll see. We have the audit coming end of August. And I've just been overworked. I've literally been doing the job of 4 people
the
since November. And before November, it's just 2 of us. When I started, I was one of 4 people in our group. They got rid of the one and put me in her place. And then they got rid of the other one and said, yeah, we'll hire that person in October. And that person never got hired. And then the other girl left in November. So it's just been me.
damn. Sounds like it's about time to ask for a raise.
Well, we had to do we have a new CEO, and she likes to do peer reviews and stuff like, or self evaluations
Mm-hmm.
for your annual. And so I filled it out, and one of it was like accomplishments. Like, I'm still here, even though I'm doing the work of 4 people
Right.
and without a raise. That's my accomplishment.
Yeah. It's like, this is going to look really good on my resume when I quit this place and find another job.
Yeah. I'm thinking probably 6 months, unless some drastic things change. But like, I want to take down my responsibilities,
Hmm?
and it's hard to do that with the same income. So
Yeah.
I'd have to take a drastic pay cut, about 10 grand. So in 6 months' time, I'm just accomplishing or something.
Alright, so what have my players decided to do about the large wooden doors in front?
We are going to try and, open the door.
Okay, who's doing that?
I'm not tall enough, I'm sure. Let's
Ah,
let Hannibal
yeah.
do it.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sarah, you wouldn't reach the door handle.
we'd appraise it first, see if it's like statically bristling with magical auras or, carved in demonic runes or.
Alright, well, does anyone have a detect magic spell?
No.
Technically, I do actually.
I read Abyssal, though.
Well,
Oh no, I have dispel magic. I don't have detect magic. My bad.
I'm going off of the order of things Tercel says there. So you would have used detect magic to see if there are any spells on it. Investigation or
So yeah, let's do an appraisal investigation on the door to see if it
Alright.
reveals anything cool. That is 18 plus 4 for 22.
Alright. So these doors are about 8 foot tall. And each door, there's 2 of them. Each door is about 5 foot wide. So it's a 10-foot opening when the doors are open. They have metal cross beams that go across, holding the woods together. Like I said, these doors have withstood the cataclysm. They've withstood however long this has been going, years of storms. Nothing seems to have broken. Everything else around this door frame, the walls of the building have been battered with the storms. There are spots that are almost shiny glass from the years of it being hit. But these doors have not. You do not see any inscriptions on it. There are no symbols, there's no text. You just see wooden doors with black metal bars going across the hold the wood slats together. and you see two like wood knockers about 5 foot up from the bottom. So yeah, above Sarah's reach. Well, it wasn't made for little ones, so
I mean, do we want to try knocking first? Like, it seems polite. I mean, we haven't made very quiet getting here, buying this skydiving glass zombies or whatever, but like, um, might be worth a shot. Otherwise, we could just try to enter. Evelyn, do you know anything about this room? Should we knock first? Any technique to entering this building?
looks she goes, knocking is always the polite thing to do.
All right. The mysterious one has given us a course of action. I think wouldn't hurt to try a knock, and so if nobody argues with him, Tersa will go up and do his best.
I want you to roll a strength check
Okay.
as you try to lift the knocker.
Oh,
That is a 16 plus 1 for 17.
Yeah, you go to lift this knocker to try to knock it. It is so heavy. You cannot budge it.
just with your fist.
I mean, the guy somebody installed a giant knocker. I felt like it was appropriate if I used what they provided, but
This is
seeing
just
how
wanting
heavy
to
it
get
was,
Crystal to say giant knockers as many times as I can.
that's, you see a pair of giant knockers and you got to try them out. I've seen one pair of giant knockers. You haven't seen them all yet, so so assuming that doesn't work, he'll kind of look at Evelyn, pull up his mace, be like, yeah. And if she doesn't like,
She shakes her head, kind of like, and she just
I'm
reaches
so
out and
idiot.
knocks on the door.
okay,
Yeah.
You can just tell she has that look of a mother dealing with like a 3-year-old. Like, really? So you
Just-
hear 3 knocks that kind of echo with whatever's behind there. And upon the 3rd knock, the doors slowly open. And they open inward. So the area in front of you gets filled with the light from the desert. But as that door opens inward, you guys feel a rush of air outward. It is about 20 degrees cooler inside where you're at.
So it's like, oh, walking into a Walmart.
Yeah, walking into the Walmart air conditioning.
welcome to Walmart.
All are welcome.
My everything.
Or is
All
it
right.
more like a Sam's Club? So it's like, can I see your membership ID, please?
All right, so
I want your ID.
you guys enter the building. As soon as you guys are all in there, the doors close behind you.
All right.
You're in a hallway. It is about 10 feet wide from the door behind you to the wall in front of you. Each end of the hallway goes down, I'd say about 20 feet before reaching the end. There is a turn at each end of the hallway. You do notice there are torch scones at those ends that are lit so you can see everything through here because there's no windows. Turn the light. That's just, it's gonna be about the same. So you'll have like this turn. There's a torch stone that kind of lights up down the hallway here. You guys won't know what's down these hallways, obviously. So, but this is all a solid wall here. There's no windows, nothing.
Rotate
Any-
streets.
Yeah, I was say,
Well-
is anything posted on that wall or?
There are along the walls various shelves, like low-lying shelves, Which direction would you like to go to look? Not moving. I'm just saying, are you guys looking left or right? Because there's literally, depending on which direction, there's different things.
What are we
Terzel
supposed to
probably would have moved left first just because his shield arm's on that side, so it would have been the easy.
All right. So as you're looking down the left-hand side, the shelves, the few paintings or like things that are hanging on the wall are all medical based. You see some medical tools. You see like what appears to be words of healing scrolls and like tapestries that kind of have, a doctor's saying on them. You
Get your
see,
prostate checked at 40 years old.
yeah, things like that. Make sure,
vaccinate your child?
Yeah,
Make
flu
sure you-
shots are free.
make sure you use your scroll of protection before banging the redhead Barbie. Things
Damn,
like
that's
that.
a good one.
So, anyways, so yeah, as you're looking down that to the left, you see that there are specimen jars with like different kinds of dead things and embalming fluid. So that's what you see to the left. As you look to the right, you see books of various different kinds of knowledge, but you also see that there's children's books like The Unhappy Ogre, Greta Goblin's Bad Day. Kind of get the idea that
Feed a dragon a cookie.
to the right side was a school. As to the left is kind of medical.
Sarah wants to go to the education side. Drusilla wants to go to the medical side.
All right, so military purpose of this excursion was to find the trickster.
It's to
I
find
think
a
this-
lot of things.
Well, right. I don't know. I think they both could be pretty important. Let's just pick one. I've been picking all that, so Sarah gets to pick where we're going. I picked the last two directions.
Sarah's always going to pick the path of knowledge.
All right,
That's her thing. She wants
let's
to
go
know
that
it
way.
all.
So you guys make your way down, and yeah, like I said, as you're walking, you guys can casually kind of. I'm putting Sarah in the lead for this, since she chose the direction.
Yeah, she's full half lane. She's just trotting down like fuck yes.
You
I'm
do,
looking at the
like I
book
said,
titles. I'm
the
looking for
books-
something
the
to
book
take.
titles range from How to Train Your Dragon Come to Quantum Physics of Albert Breeding. Okay, it's a wide range of knowledge.
And Sarah wants every book.
It is definitely the path of knowledge was on this side, but it wasn't just for like advanced scholars. Like I said, there are books for the youngest child who could read. Like you literally, there is a book that is The Dragon is Green. Simple little things.
So it's got a little something for Tercel, a little something for Sarah.
Well, it's more like it's got stuff for your pre-kindergarten all the way to advanced college
Tercel.
university.
Sarah, that's-
So, I would like you all though, as you turn the corner, to roll a perception check.
This dog goes,
No, just the people.
12.
7.
All right. Yeah, neither of you notice anything about
Oh, I'm just enthralled with books.
All right. So
Hmm.
as you guys go down this corridor, you okay?
I just got a nice spasm.
I know this all too well. All right, so as you guys are going down this hallway now, this hallway's a little wider. It's about 15 feet across, and it goes down pretty far. Almost, you guys almost had a zombie trail in your party there because he was laying with you. All right. To either side, you see that there are doors. All the doors are closed, leading off to various rooms. And again, everything in this hallway screams academics. There are shelves that have like what are those abacuses. There are things for like studying geometry. There are building blocks that are color coded. You know, there are so many different levels of education all encompassed in this one hallway. And like I said, so there are 2 doors off to the left side, and 1, 2, 3, 4 doors off to your right side. And then the hallway, you guys can't see beyond that. We're in place.
So we're windowless. Sand hasn't really infiltrated this area. Got a torch behind us.
And there are
Is there
torches.
any?
There are torches along the walls down here too. So it's well lit. You just can't. What is beyond here is not lit, so you can't see it. It's very
Are there
dark
any
down.
like dust disturbances or proof of life?
Nope. But it also
Nothing.
doesn't look like there's any dust. This place is miraculously clean.
That's
The floors
Mm.
are hard wood and look like they've been oiled and polished. All the wood in here looks like it's been well taken care of, like all the shelves, all the picture frames have been dusted. I mean, it looks like a prestigious university would look, very upkept. Like, how dare dust touch our stuff?
Right.
I'm gonna go to this first one
All right.
on the right. Kind of knock and try to open the door.
The door opens right up.
Is anybody inside?
Nothing.
Kind of
Nope.
just looking to make sure I don't interrupt anybody. Yeah.
You open this door, and there are rows of seats all facing this wall here. Okay, so the seats are all facing this direction. And right here is a podium. There are papers you can see from where you're at the door on top of the podium. You can see that there are basically what would be a chalkboard type along the back wall. Nothing's written on it though. This room again, just like the rest of it, is meticulously clean.
No students.
No, nothing. No life inside of it. Just it is a what would be almost a lecture hall.
And I'll walk. I didn't walk in. I just kind of looked in, but I'll continue.
You're gonna walk in.
No, I will continue down the hall.
What?
I just looked in.
Yeah, I got that. What are you
See
doing
nobody
next?
was there, and walked back. You know, I didn't walk in.
So you just shut the door and walk away.
Yes.
That's not usually what I say. What are you doing, Tercel?
So at this point in our adventuring career, I'm pretty used to Sarah just going full investigation mode on stuff like this. So he's going to kind of meander down the hallway a bit just to get some light shine to the end of the corridor, just to kind of cover our 6 and do military protection protocols.
All right, so you see that this ends at a wall, and there's another hallway. But that's about all you can see from there, even with the light. Like I said,
Okay.
just-
Kind of.
I'll hang out there for a minute and let Sarah do a couple more, and then after a bit I might open one of the doors, get bored. But for the time being, I'm staying at the end of the hallway, just kind of appreciating it.
Checking out the next one.
All right, so you open that door. Inside of it are brooms, buckets, piles of nicely folded rags, little crates that are sealed on shelves.
Janitor's closet. Keep
There's
going.
a sign on a thing that has "Vomit here, don't step in, please."
Caution, wet floor.
Right.
So like I look in, janitor's closet. Keep going down the hall to the next door.
All right. That door doesn't budge.
Is it locked?
Nope, it just doesn't budge. The handle jiggles and moves like it should open, but it just doesn't budge.
I know. Hey Hannibal, give me a hand with this door.
Oh, he'll totally help out. And Tercel would be like, go open the door. God,
All right.
halflings.
Both of you roll a strength check. Remember, Hannibal's just a base 20.
He rolled a 7.
18.
He's got a cigar going, so you really only put like one hand on the door.
All right, yeah, you average out enough to shoulder the door. You guys open it, and as you do, about 200 red and blue balls start pouring out of the room.
Does this make a ton of noise?
Oh yeah.
Tercel turns around and goes, fucking no, Sarah. Oh God.
Well, and Hannibal's like, what's your guys' deal?
It's like-
Probably.
I mean, they're
Why
very
are you
attractive
guys worried
balls.
about
Eh?
It's just balls.
Like, are you kidding me right now?
I just turned to look at Evelyn.
Evelyn walks over and like pulls the door closed to stop more balls coming out. As soon as she does, all the balls that have pulled out disappear.
I'm just staring at Evelyn.
You said the balls disappear when she closes the door.
Yep.
Like, Sarah, I didn't bring enough alcohol to see red and blue balls again. It's bad enough dealing with this shit without that kid coming back in the mix.
I think we're being fucked right.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm just giving the eye to Evelyn as I talk about what you saw.
Like, we don't even have that necklace ring.
No.
Yeah, so maybe somebody's peered into our background and has found something to stir up the shit. That being said, Tersa will take out his flask and one to help that memory ease back to the corner of his brain that it came from.
Right. I will share that sentiment. It'll be like a we'll take a swig off our flasks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still just evil eye and Evelyn.
She's just standing there.
Yeah.
She's oblivious to what you're doing. She doesn't really care.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm keeping an eye on Evelyn. I have no desire to open another door. Any bookshelves?
Huh?
Any bookshelves in these?
Oh yeah, there's
hallway?
tons of bookshelves again. Range of topics from pre-kindergarten all the way up to the most advanced studies possible.
Just looking for anything that might spark my interest.
There's probably about 1 million books that would spark your interest, and they're all there.
Just picking random ones up. Keeping my eye on 'em as I just look through books.
Roll a d10.
10?
Yeah.
Be a 9.
A 9. You pick up Green Goblins. And then as you're clicking through it, it is a children's book about green goblins having their day out on a field trip.
Picked up a children's book.
What?
As I picked up a children's book.
You did. It would actually probably be a preschool level reading. Very simple words like sea goblin run, sea goblin eat rat. You know, very simple.
Tersel's curiosity is gonna get the better of him. He's gonna try to open that fourth door.
You open the door, And this room is lined on every wall with various musical instruments. You see violins, you see cellos, you see clarinets, you see brass horns of different types, you see drums laid out. But in the middle of it is a single box.
I'm glad I'm not in that room.
Tercel gonna fall for the single box trick. I mean, we saw the lecture hall. That was pretty obvious. The janitor's closet. I think Tercel's inclined to be like, all right, musical appreciation, and just close the door behind him. Like he's just like he didn't see blue red and blue balls, so it's like I think that's all he's gonna do there. He's not gonna go too much into it. Put it in his brain. Musical instruments on door number 4. Finish my notebook. Start a new one.
Just continuing to watch her. I'll pick her another random book.
D10.
It's a 1.
That's a 1. This book you pick up, you cannot understand the language it is written in. It is a bunch of swirly symbols. It hurts your head to look at it. The book feels also strangely very cold and very, very heavy.
Like, heavy for the size it is.
Yeah, like what you would think, like a very big dictionary, how you think, okay, this is going to weigh like a pound. This thing weighs like 20 pounds. Like lifting it is strenuous to you. And it's like deceitful because the book's just a normal sized book, but it's like you're picking up a small child home.
Throw it in the bag.
Right? You don't have a bag of holding.
No, I know.
So you're going to be carrying
There's
that.
not that much in my bag right now.
I know.
I left all my books before.
You're going to be carrying a 20-pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be for an interesting find whenever I do use my spell. I just don't want to use it really bad.
Tercel? Actually, hold on. What is Doggo doing during all this? Because Doggo hasn't done anything. He's just standing in the hole.
He's just hanging out with me, walking around the sniffing.
Okay, I want
Doing doggo
Doggo to
things.
roll an investigation check as he's sniffing.
Oh, he gets big. What was first for those first? You said perception?
And yeah,
Investigation.
investigation.
So that would have 14 minus 4. So 10.
So 10. You guys see Doggo is sniffing around some bookshelves, and his tail is just going full pop, 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 and his sniffer's sniffing. There's something there that he really likes, but he can't find it.
What did you find? Can I talk to him now?
I think you could just talk to him like you talk to Cade. I mean, you'd have to
I
speak
know,
with
but I'm
animals.
just saying it's like trying to remember because I was pretty much raised with him. I don't have like speak.
You'd have to speak with the animals to understand him, but he understands you the way our dog understands you. So something like that. It's a dog, so.
Level tangle next rest. Get speak with me. Alright. Anyways, they're like, what did you find? And start like looking at what he's
All right, roll investigation check.
13.
13. So Doggo is sniffing one section of books. There's 4 books there. And he is like really content about these books. Uh, so there are 4. What would you like to do?
Pull them out.
All right,
Got
so
'em.
pull all 4 out. All right. He's still very content about these 4 books.
Not what's behind the books.
Nothing's
so-
behind the books.
All right. So what are the books?
Well, roll investigation on those books. Okay.
17 plus 4.
All right. So you notice that the 4 titles of the books are all the exact same. All 4 of them are a play on green eggs and ham in our. But you notice that when you separate the books, they're all about this thing. But when they're stacked together, the book is about 2 feet tall.
Like, Tercel, check this out. Separate
Huh?
them. See these thin books, put them together and much bigger.
Cool. It's a stack of books. But why is the dog flicking out?
I don't know. I'll be opening the book.
Are you opening them while they're together, or are you opening them while they're separate?
I probably would just pick up one book.
All right, so you pick up one book, open it. Yeah, it's a storybook. Basically, like I said, it's a play on green eggs and ham, filled with goblins and things like that.
But watch, Tercel. All together, they're bigger.
Watch as she lays all 4 books on the ground.
Should be only this wide.
Yeah,
like
and
this
it's
tall.
about triple the size of what it should be when all of them are laid together on the ground, like height wise.
Okay. Does it do anything different when you put them all together and open it? Like, does it, like,
I
do
don't
the
know.
do like
Put
the
together,
covers
flip the
magically
page.
consume all the pages to make one cover, but way wider? Like,
Roll,
I go, I don't know. Stack them, and I flip it open.
so as soon as you open it up, there is no text. Inside this is a hollowed out book, and inside of it is a ham sandwich.
There's all. There's a ham sandwich.
just for the record, that room had a bunch of red and blue balls. So like, let's enter this with a certain amount of skepticism.
While you guys are debating that, I want you to roll a Constitution check on Doggo real quick.
Oh, he's already in.
That's what I'm trying to say. While you guys are debating, I want to see if Doggo is like, oh, at disadvantage because he's Doggo.
That was a third. So at disadvantage, and you said
Constitution.
Constitution. So that is 16.
Yeah. He as soon as you turn to tell Tercel about the sandwich, Doggo's face is in there, snout open, sandwich inhaled, licking lips as he pulls back. Now there's no sandwich in, but Doggo is very much he found what he was looking for.
Man alive!
No,
you
little
just found that
facts.
on a shelf
I'm
or
just
something?
curious. I shut the book. I open.
There's another ham sandwich. Doggo again.
Like, if that book wasn't so fucking big, I'd say we take it with us and have an infinite supply of ham
Close it,
sandwiches. but-
open the book.
Another ham sandwich. Doggo eats that one too.
all right, stop feeding the dog.
If you say that, Doggo just kind of looks at you, ears covered on you. Shed no
Yeah.
That's the coolest.
Well, this place is something else. Yeah.
I'll go across the hall.
As you guys go across the hall to the 2 doors that are over there, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You got to use the restroom, use the restroom, smoke them if you got it. All right, we're going to come back from our little break there. I will tell you that it sucks outside. What about you, Az?
Do what?
Does it suck outside there?
It's not bad yet, but it's gonna get there. We had a little rain last night that cooled us off a little bit.
Ours is like deceiving outside. It's like cloudy, and you're like, oh, it's gonna rain. It's gotta be cool outside. You walk out, it's like, oh, it's humid.
Hmm.
And then like you go out the next time, it's like, it's sunny as shit, and it's humid. And then you go out again, and it's cloudy, and it's like, oh, it's still humid. So it's like we don't know if we're getting rain.
Yeah, we had rain most of the night last night. It's only up to, I think it's only gonna get up to 90 today. So, which is like fucking major chill out compared to yesterday.
Is that 90 with the humidity or 90 without the humidity?
No, that's 90 straight. I don't know what the feels like is.
You know that comedian?
We are at right now, 84 degrees with 77% humidity, so it feels like 94 degrees.
Hmm.
So you know that comedian
It's
that
supposed to get up, like the high today is supposed to be 90, so if we're adding 10 degrees for the 77% humidity, it'll be 100 today.
so you know that comedian that does the call the cops
Yeah,
on people that do bad recipes?
yeah.
Black guy. He had one. He was like, "Ooh, ice cream." He's like, "Ooh, he's making a sundae." So he put the banana slices in it, and then they proceeded to put pulled pork, probably that was barbecued on top of it, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" Then they put whipped cream on top of that, and then onions and it's like called
Something.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are standing at the second door where Sarah's at right now on the left-hand side of the hallway.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm still watching everyone.
Let's just stand in the hallway next to Hannibal.
Yeah, you told us we needed to come here.
Dude, we need to find info.
I noticed you're not looking for nothing.
You guys seem to be doing a good enough job.
I'll open the door.
All right. You open this door, and this room is filled with dolls and building blocks, and the carpets are vibrant colors. There are little like hay-filled color bags on the ground, about big enough for a small child or you, Sarah, to take a nap on. It's definitely a play.
As soon as I seen dolls, I just shut the door.
The Tersel's like, "Yep, no, I like it." And Tersel opened the last door.
Tersa's gonna come down here to where Evelyn. Doggo is still kind of sniffing around where the ham sandwich is.
Of course he
He
maybe I
hasn't
could
He's
try
trying
to
to
take
figure out
stress.
how to.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out
Yeah.
how to
He's
flip
like
the lid on it. But every time he tries, he just ends up knocking one of the books off, making the stack smaller. So Teresa, you gotta open this door. Inside this room are a few desks placed around it. Piles of paperwork on one. Another one, you see a bunch of like little boxes and glass containers, all empty, just sitting there. There's another desk that is meticulously organized. Like there's a book, but it is perfectly centered to the desk. There are some writing quills, all laid out by size. There are different vials of ink, all laid out perfectly in a row. Everything on this desk is like OCD organized. And the fourth desk, you see there's nothing on it, but you can see where there's an indent where there used to be a small box.
All right, this room looks interesting. Tercel's gonna be like, "Hey, Sarah, come check this out. Maybe it's a faculty room." Like, and Tercel will go ahead and fully open the door and make it his way inside.
All right. So yeah, like I said, there's these desks, or there's a chair
So-
behind each desk.
Instantly, I go to the meticulous desk and just randomly push some of the things out of it.
Oh my god!
So, Tercel, how much Tercel
Say,
roll of
Tercel's
Constitution?
fine. Tercel's player is like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I just needed to cause a little chaos.
God.
The things don't magically realign themselves if that's what you were hoping for.
Nope.
They are just now chaos.
Put a little chaos
Messed up.
in here.
Yeah, you ruined something.
Don't feel like a
beautiful.
chill up our spine or any kind of.
No,
There's
I
no
just
two
have-
blowing gloves. Phasmophobia kicks in.
no. You just messed
Okay.
up someone's very nice OCD desk. Congratulations, you're an asshole.
Yeah, you know, we're here to fix shit, not make everything clean. So yeah, we'll Teresa will look around and try to see if anything
Do I notice
cool's
the desk
here,
with the indent?
resources, stuff like that.
Well, like I
Oh
said,
yeah,
there's the 4 desks. One has pile of paper. One has like boxes and vials on it, but they're all empty. There was an OCD desk, but now it's just chaos desk. And then there's the desk that's meticulously clean, except for you can see an indent where a small box used to be.
Do I notice the indent?
Yes, it's obvious.
Wait, what do you think right here?
so that was the one with the quill and the vials, and then
No,
No,
an
nothing.
indent.
it's the 4th desk.
It's just an indent with a box and nothing else.
Yep.
Like gonna look under the table. see-
What size is it? Like,
It's just a small box, square, and
okay, huh.
nothing seems.
Looking under the desk and see if it's on the ground or anything.
Nope, it's not on the ground. There are drawers to every one of these desks, by the way.
So when you say indent, like it's built into the desk, or is it like a ring of dust, or what's the
It's-
indentation?
indentation, kind of almost like a water ring type style, where something has been there for so long that it's like it looks like something should be there.
Hmm.
Like something was taken off this desk that had been on that desk for so long.
But everything's still clean as can be, so there's no like
Yeah, it's
something
not
leading
dust.
and taking a. Okay.
No, it's not like a dust. It's just like, be it like sun damage over the years has changed the color of the desk, but whatever was there locked out light, locked out everything. So whatever was on that was a solid object, enough that you could see where it was and about the size of it, or a small box.
I'm just looking around to see if I see what probably would have gone there. Maybe it was a book. Maybe a box.
Well, it is a perfect square.
Could be a book.
I'm saying about a 6x6 at most. It's like mathematically perfect square.
So flipping through papers, is it language that we can comprehend? Is it anything we can?
The pile of paperwork on the desk, as you go through it, the topics on these papers that you can read range everything from stick drawings of my family to what you can make out is the complex surgical removal of an organ. It is basically a collection of student paperwork from all different students of all different ages, all just piled on one desk.
All right. Well, it's the
Any dates
faculty
on
room.
any of these papers?
What'd you say?
Ooh.
Are there dates on any of these?
Nope. No, it's not like where you write your name and date up in the top.
Hey, I was trying.
No, there's no dates or names on it.
They all got -1 point for not putting the date in the upper right hand corner.
I remember getting points for name on our paper.
I used to feel so horrible because I'm left-handed, so I would not want my name on the right. I wanted it on the left. And my teacher was like, "You're an asshole." I'm like, "Okay."
I'm gonna look for drawers.
What are
Yeah.
you gonna do?
Look through drawers.
All right, which desk?
I don't know. Pick one. Let's see. There's 4.
There's 4.
Number 4.
All right. Let's say that is the OCD desk.
20.
All right. So there are 2 drawers. There's a small drawer on the top and then a bigger drawer on the bottom. Which drawer are you? Just pick one.
Gotta roll.
Just pick one. You got you.
Don't care.
No, because you got a good roll no matter what. I'm saying which one are you opening first?
The top one.
All right, so you open that one. In this one, again, meticulously laid out are different quills in one slot. The next slot, there are strips of fabric. Different colors, all organized by color, laid out on top of each other. The last one are random coins, but they are sorted into containers by size.
I just dump it out. I do take
They're just
some
gonna
of the
look
photos.
up and just be like, "What are you doing?" Like, you just look around, try to find identifiers. Don't
I'm-
mess up
I'm
the place. Jeez.
frustrated, so this is my getting my frustration out. I do pocket a few of the coins.
And then you open the bottom drawer. In the bottom drawer, there is a small glass vial.
And big bottom drawer.
Yep, that's the only thing in it.
I pick up glass bottle.
It has a stopper on it,
Right.
so there's definitely a liquid inside.
Well,
but
I'm
you
gonna
can't
look
see.
at it
You can't
first.
see the liquid because the glass is so like dark you can't see through it, but you can tell there's liquid in it.
But I can't see through the glass.
No.
Stopper. Do I get a scent?
It is a very heavy alcohol.
So is it a flask or is it just like a test?
It's a small glass vial, but it's full of alcohol.
Can I recognize what kind?
No.
Hey, Evelyn. Call her into the room.
Alright.
Do you recognize this?
She takes it. So sure, I have some of my own. Pulls out her gold flask, pours this into her flask, topping her flask off.
What the
So that's
hell?
is that the dragon juice or whatever?
Yeah. Yes.
I would recognize that then.
No, because you didn't drink any of it. You didn't smell any of it. Only Tercel did. So you didn't know anything about like its qualifications. You would not recognize it. Tercel, if smelled it, Tercel would have instantly been like, "Fuck this, put it away." That's the shit that put my dick in the ground.
So only dragons can drink that, because I got the headache to prove it. Evelyn, was this a dragon school or something? Were they teaching?
This was a building of everything. Right now, we are in the area of information and knowledge.
Yes.
Was
but
the
again,
information?
asked,
Yeah.
Was it run by dragons?
No, it wasn't run by dragons.
Were they assisting? Were there dragon teachers that like to imbibe alcohol while meticulously taking care of their desk?
It could be. Just like it's not unheard of.
Is this your desk by any chance, Evelyn?
No, I am far from a teacher, she says.
Okay. What did you think about the teacher that used to be at this desk? Are you a student of theirs?
Nope, I was never a student, nor do I know whose desk this is.
All right.
How's she feel about the disarray of said desk?
She's very impartial to your actions.
So we got a school. Definitely had some dragon teacher folk in there.
Or a heavy alcoholic, but that's higher quality than you.
Man, that is a heavy
One hell of an
alcoholic.
alcoholic.
Hey,
Tercel's
if you
got
had to
like
teach- if you had to
50
teach
years.
if you had to teach public school, you would be drinking dragon juice too. Okay?
That's fair. Absolutely fair. Tercel, the one with the chemistry stuff, Tercel will rifle through the drawers of that, and then
All
he'll
right.
probably call it a day.
All right. Roll
Yeah, sorry. Insight?
investigation.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant. 22.
Okay. There are 3 drawers on this desk. Which one are you opening? You're gonna open them all, but
Jesus, there went the dead D6, never to be found again. So it's 2, so the first one.
first one. All right. So this is a very small, thin drawer. You open this drawer up, and inside of it are little scales that you would hold on your finger while measuring bags of things. There's about 20 of these scales. All of them range from very, very microscopic weights to about 8 ounces.
All right, that seems very scientifically appropriate. Second drawer?
All right, you open the second drawer. Inside it, you find there is blank parchment in this. But this parchment is a different density than writing parchment.
Uh-huh. Oh, these dragons are getting to be cool as fuck. So Tercel's at 2 drawers and he's starting to grin. He's like, I don't do this often, but let's see what this third drawer here. And,
Third drawer is completely empty. Nothing in it.
I look
That's
purple spot where it's contraband.
it is without a shadow of a doubt. Everyone hears a very loud sigh of disappointment, like ah. And he's gonna take a couple of those parchment papers and just kind of just put them in his little thing. You never know when it might see some zigzags or something. So you're like, all right, this school is kind of cool, Evelyn. I don't know why you didn't come here, but yeah, maybe we'll find a teacher around here somewhere who can explain themselves.
I will check the first desk.
The one with all the papers on it?
Yeah.
Okay. A little investigation.
Nat 20.
All right. This drawer
Damn.
also only has 2 drawers. So which drawer are you opening?
Start with the top drawer.
All right. So you open this one, and this is about a medium-sized drawer. So both drawers are actually about the same size. So you open it up, and this one is just filled with more paper. And as you read through it, it's about the same as what's piled on top.
This one graded a lot.
Huh?
This one graded a lot. Checking the next drawer.
All right, so you open the bottom drawer, which is the second drawer in this one. In this one, underneath the piles of paperwork, you find a little piece of wood about yay long. And when you touch it, you get a shock to your finger.
Does it look like a ruler?
No, it looks like a broken tree branch, but it's only about 5 inches.
How bad is the shine?
Like
Like static electricity?
your tongue on a 9-volt battery.
So a little stronger than the static electricity shine.
Yeah, but not enough to knock you on the ground. You kids, don't put your tongues on 9-volt batteries.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm PSAing it. Drugs are bad. Don't put tongues on batteries.
Yeah. To both.
Huh?
I said, eh.
You have to be responsible.
I will try to pick it up.
Pick it up, and you feel like it's like continually kind of feel just like this shock running through your hand. Yeah.
Do I know what it is?
You don't have any idea.
Huh?
You do not have any idea what it is.
don't have any magic users. Like Evelyn, what do you think this is?
She looks at it and goes, "That is a one-use shock wand."
Show wand.
Yeah, they're used usually to basically stun someone. So, in real world equivalent, it's a taser.
So it's just a taser.
But-
One use taser.
Yes, but it's a wand taser. She's like, you would basically you hold it, push it up against someone's skin, and they will be electrocuted or shocked until they are unconscious.
I didn't know well. Felt.
As you put it in the belt, she's like, you might want to turn it the other way so the shocky end isn't facing out. You wouldn't know this. But yeah, you put the shocky end out, and if your arm hits it, you're going to go sleep.
Uh-huh. I've been holding it. I would know which side is shocking, which is not good.
The whole thing is giving you a light shock, but there's one end that if you touch it, it's going to put you to sleep. The other end not. So just kind of tell it to be safe. I can have you roll to see if you're smart enough to do it, or I could just let you have an NPC for it.
And NPC pissed me off. Alright. You checking the other one?
We'll go ahead and check out the last desk,
All right,
which
so the last
was the
is the
which
one
one's
with
the last one?
It is the one that is empty except
Yeah.
for the impression.
Oh, right.
This one doesn't have drawers. It has a cabinet that. So roll investigation.
13 plus 4 for 17.
17. You find a scroll inside of this desk, and that's it. Nothing else.
Kind of unravel the scroll and see what it is.
Yes. This scroll is a map. And it kind of shows you the areas of the building you are.
Nice. When I grab it, do I hear a Zelda noise and do I hold it above my head like dun 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 dun?
If you would like that, yes.
I absolutely would like.
Okay, actually, hold on. Send me a text message real quick.
Oh, that's not you. You're not Dad.
Well,
There we go. Perfect.
That's the noise Churchill gets as he finds the map.
Yeah. It's like what the. Yeah,
Like,
all right.
Even though this building is 6 stories tall, this map only does show one story. It shows the entryway. It shows the medical wing that you guys chose not to go down. It shows the education side you chose to go down. It also will show what is going off the next branching areas there at the end of the hallway. So you'll be able to consult that map. I will send you a photo of the map so you actually have it in real life.
Nice.
Crystal. I do have to finish.
And I would roll it
Question.
out and be like, "Hey, Sarah, come check this out." And show it off.
Map! Yay!
I'm the map.
So what does it say is down the other areas?
All right, so it shows. I have a room looking here. I have another room, so it's going to be a quick idea where you are.
What language is this then?
Common. This is nice. It's going to be a very rough sketch. Okay. So, all right, so it shows the entryway here where you guys came in. And then this would have been the medical wing. And it shows here is the educational wing. So it's upside down, right?
Yeah.
So it shows where you guys, these are the rooms you guys are at. And it shows where, like I said, I will send Tercel the actual drawn out map later, so he has it. But it does show that the next corridor that's branching off, one section leads off to a dead end wall. The other one leads up to a staircase leading up, and that there are rooms on the wall at the T intersection. That there's about 4 more rooms in that area.
Okay.
Did you find anything that can go on this table? I looked around the
Mm,
desks. I didn't see anything in here.
nope, just some drug paraphernalia and this map.
All right.
Apparently, the chemists like to dabble in numerous compounds and substances.
And I suggest we head towards the stairs. Unless you want to check out the medical.
I would kind of like to poke my head in the medical,
Okay.
see if I don't know that I have a whole lot of experience with dragon assisted medical devices, but
All right, so you guys would have to go back up the corridor to that main hallway and then back down
Right.
to that. So that's, well, I'm just letting you guys know that's what you guys have traversed. All right, so when you guys come around the corner there are 3 doors on the right side and 4 doors on the left side.
and same setting as before. Everything's meticulously clean, no sign of
Yep. Actually, this
anything.
site's probably even a little cleaner because it's medical, so it was
Hmm.
always very sterile.
Um,
At this point, I'm just following along.
right. Anything identifying on the walls in terms of
Nope.
identifiers?
The
Or
walls of this hallway are just lined with various medical equipment. There are books, but every one of them are medical related, like Anatomy of the Dwarf, Anatomy of a Gnome, Halflings, you know. There is one book that catches your attention, and it is Known STDs of the Realm.
but you broke up in the middle. What was it?
Known STDs of the Realm.
Oh God.
There is another book that's further down the hallway that is a book of herbs and medicinal uses.
Hmm.
I will take that one.
All right, go ahead. It's a rather large book. Probably weighs about 5 pounds
Herbs,
in medicinal uses.
dissemble, uses.
So Dursal's going to kind of poke his head in the first room on the left, just to kind of get a sense. He'd like to find some kind of like an office or like the staff place to see if he can get some idea of what they were
First door on the
encountering.
left opens up, and inside of it is a single bed up against, like, the wall here is a bed. There is a desk over here. There is a chair here and a chair there.
Look like a sleeping bed or like a examination bed.
This is an examination room. As a cleric or a cleric would know this. This is definitely
Okay.
a doctor's examination type room.
Cleaned and prepped. It's not like formally used or anything.
Nope,
Just
it is spotless.
ready.
On the wall is a basic human anatomy chart, a basic gnome anatomy chart, a dwarf one. Basically, there's anatomy charts all around the wall for most known races of the realm.
All the anatomy charts look familiar. No, like draconic, like anything that would be like, oh shit, let me go check that out.
Nope,
It's all like,
they're all basic knowledge that you would have already
okay,
had as a cleric.
all right. So yeah, book my head in. Yeah, it's very well kept, and close the door and Move on.
I commandeered this book. It's going to be good for helping me with my concoctions.
Ah,
Yes.
well,
The healing salves. I'm going to be working on the hangover cure for you as well.
I mean,
I'm going to
Man.
check out this.
Which one to the first one on the right?
Yeah.
This door is not made of wood. It is made of forged metal.
I'm thinking lead.
No, it's iron, but it's like been very well polished. When you open it up, in the middle of this room is a single table. And on the outside, there are the entire outer wall is lined with little metal doors, and they go about 3 high, and they are about 2 feet wide.
Is it cold in here?
It is very cold.
Cadavers? I say to Tersal.
he kind of pokes his head in, like, looks about right to me.
I got
mean,
no
you can-
dealings with the dead. I'll just keep going down the hall.
Tursel's also not fucking with the dead today. They're like, all right, this is a pretty well equipped place, though. Yeah, don't very often they keep bodies preserved around here, so weird. And he'll go to the second door on the left. Poke his head in.
It is exact same as the first. It is another examination.
All right.
I'm checking in this room.
That door is locked. You can clearly
So
see a
it's
key. You can clearly see a keyhole in it, but it is locked.
Do not have lockpick.
Nope.
It's a locked door. I walked in. Evelyn, do you know lockpicking? You bought a lockpick? Huh?
She does not.
Can you break this door down?
No, you guys could not break this door. It is a combination of metals.
But I want in.
Well, let's there's got to be a employee room. Maybe we'll get lucky and there'll be like
Or this is the employee room.
it could be.
Gotta
Let's
find-
let's check out the other rooms first, and then before we go knocking down dragon doctor rooms.
Spanish and technical. This is a giant place.
So
Yeah, I'm jumping
Actually-
straight to conclusions.
you go to the next room, Tersal, on the left.
Yeah.
It is also an
Yep.
examination room. Same setup, a desk on one corner, examination bed.
Nice.
Any file folders?
None that are sitting out.
I will try this last one.
All right, you open this door. It is what would be considered a shower room. You see buckets that can be hoisted above a person, and then pull it down. The water would come down on them. There's a drain in the ground where the water would have went. It's probably where the doctors went and cleaned before any kind of surgery or anything like that, or it's just a regular place for people to take a shower.
No running water though.
Nope, there's not running water in this area. It was carried in by buckets.
That job sucked. It's the shower room over here.
Well, so far I've only found examination rooms, so we may end up having to break down that door. But let me check out this last door, and we'll reevaluate.
All right, so you open this door. It is an examination room, but it is different than the other rooms. There. While the desk is still kind of in the corner here, the examination table is here, and you notice it has some weird kind of like stirrup areas for the legs.
And I'd recognize that right away, I
Oh,
imagine.
yeah, you
Well,
understand.
maybe
This-
not.
You've
Yes.
been around other clerics and doctors in your years of battle. You probably have heard of an OBGYN type of situation. But
Right.
yes, this is definitely a room for inspection for, yeah.
All right. Evelyn, how bad do you want into this room? Evelyn, Sarah, how bad do you want into this room?
It's a locked door. I want it.
I mean, we're not very good at beating doors down. Is there anything we
Can
can
I
do
go through
to?
the wall?
Right. Can you get smaller than you currently are and sneak through?
I can get quite small. What level?
Or I'll look at Evelyn and be like, "You got anything that can help us out here?"
She looks at you and she walks to the very first room, and you see her walk inside.
I'll be like, "Okay," and I'll kind of follow her and peek into the room.
You see her going through the desk.
Were these individual doctors' rooms, not eval rooms?
They're eval rooms, but they have desks where things with drawers and stuff. So she's kind of going through the
Oh.
drawers.
So I'll take a cue from her and I'll go into that second room on the left and look through the drawers.
Okay. Roll an investigation check.
15 plus 4 for 19.
All right. So there's two drawers. The top one, you open it. It's mainly just parchment and quills. You can kind of see the imprint on some of the parchment. They were like, take this medicine 4 times a day. So it was probably like a prescription pad of parchment or doctor's orders of parchment. As you rifle underneath it, you don't see a key or anything. You find 2 silver pieces though.
Okay.
The bottom drawer contains various ripped up pieces of fabric that are really clean, but they're in different sizes. Some are really long, some are just small and compact. You would know through your medical use these are band-aids. These are like a homemade band-aid for quick fix.
Hmm.
So,
All right. I'll kind of poke my head and be like, Sarah, there might be a desk in that examination room opposite. Go see if there's anything in the drawers. I'll get this third one.
all right. So, third room. Tercel, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
10 plus 4 for 14.
14. Yeah, as you're rifling through these drawers, again, the top one's basically the same. Looks like that's where they kept the doctor's order pads. You don't find any coins under anything, but you do find a key that says box 15.
I'll kind of look at it like box 15. Okay. And I'll pocket it and finish looking through the rest of the desk, I guess.
I rolled a 16.
16.
Nice.
So the desk in this room only has one drawer. When you open it up, there's parchment, and you're not as medically knowledge as him, so you wouldn't understand any of like what you can see transcribed on the paper. You find one silver coin, and you find a key that says box 21.
21?
Yep.
I come out, just I
Oh.
found a key, and I'll go.
Does
directly
yours
with
say
your try
box
to
on
open
it? Does yours say
What?
box something on it?
Yeah, box 21.
At the same time that you guys come out with your keys, Evelyn comes out. She has a box 3 key.
Green key?
No, box 3.
3. Sorry. How many cadaver containers were there in that first room on the right?
There's about 30 of them.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I want to mess with that.
There were 3 high and there were quite a few. Like, Sarah, I have a feeling we're going to have to poke around in that room a little bit.
You ever feel like you're being guided somewhere?
Yeah, I feel like there's a god looking down, so thrusting evil in every path you choose.
Yeah.
Just every once in a while, I just wish I could flip that god off and tell him to leave us.
All right.
Yep.
Go look for box 21.
So you guys head to the morgue. You're gonna open box 21 first.
Sure.
So you find, oh yes, every one of the little doors does have a box and then a number written on it. So you find 21, you put your key in, it clicks, it opens. Inside of it is a small glass urn.
Urn?
Yeah, small glass urn.
Does it look reverent? Does it look like spiritual? Like somebody should be taking care of this? And
Looks like a standard glass clayish type of
Like-
urn.
like standard
wood
science
stuff.
medical, right?
That-
Right.
Yeah. It doesn't look like it's a holy relic or anything.
Like nobody's gonna put it on their mantle and cry about it for
they
years.
they might do that, but this just seems like it's a very simplistic one. It doesn't have
Okay.
like holy symbols or you know,
Okay.
gold etching.
Well, I pull it out, put it on that table in the center of the room.
I don't know.
What key did you have?
Don't whatever you do, don't open that, okay? I shouldn't have to tell you this, but just
I
hold on a
honestly
second.
was thinking about dumping it out.
I know, that's why I'm telling you. Just leave it alone for a second. We'll figure it out. So I had box 15.
So you go over to Ursula and you unlock box 15. You open it, and this little box area goes about 5 feet deep from where you are. You can kind of see all the way back there. There is a single parchment inside of it.
I will grab that parchment
All right.
and open it up.
All right. Run is written on it.
Sarah, my parchment says run. Do we listen to it, or I'm gonna take the parchment and close the door rapidly, quickly as I can.
From who? Evelyn?
Evelyn is opening box 3. When she opens it, inside of it is a little wooden box, about 6 inches by 6 inches.
Ooh. Does she show it to us?
Yeah.
Does it look similar to the size of the indentation in the desk in the educational area?
Yes. I would say you're
Uh,
smart enough to draw that. That the size seems about right.
Sarah, is that our box?
I don't know. I don't know nothing. I go to open the box.
The box doesn't open. You can't see how to open this box. It's just a little box.
Maybe we go back to the
Can I
desk
jump out
and
the urn?
no, we can't jump out there. Like, hey, wait.
There might be
Medic-
a key
medic-
in here. And I shake it.
You hear stuff moving inside of it.
There
Like
might be a
teeth
key in
clicking.
here.
Medically, like we make these urns to capture the ashes, sometimes to give to people for spiritual reasons. I don't know why anybody'd ever
Nobody
hide.
came to collect this.
Well, maybe they're still out there. We just gotta free them from a curse, or that we haven't explored this. This whole
Well-
thing is in pretty good shape. Somebody's taking care of it.
Well, we can put some paper down. We'll dump it out. See if there's a key in there. If there's no key in there, we just take the paper and
I don't think
Dump it
I don't
back
think I'm good with
here.
that. You can't mess with the dead like this.
it's not even the person. It's just ashes.
Have you ever met a ghost before?
You know,
They don't
I
they don't
have.
really. Then you know that they don't care what their form looks like anymore. They're only concerned with whatever. I tell you what, you want to empty that? I'm gonna take this box and see what happens when I put it on the desk. If I come back and you're zombie Sarah, that's your problem.
Right. So we'll say Tercel wanders off after that and goes to that room. Is Hannibal going to come with you, or are you going to leave Hannibal to watch over?
Yeah, because Hannibal doesn't want to fuck with the undead either.
All right. Evelyn will stay with you.
So I put out paper.
Well, which one of you wants to go first on what happens? You guys want to roll for it?
Let's roll for it. D20.
All right, roll for it. D20, highest one goes first.
14.
16.
16. All right.
Damn.
All right, so Tercel, you're going to be walking the hallway while all what here transpires, so you do not know what's going on. Just like when it is Tercel's turn, you do not know what is happening with him. Well, for the sake of the audience, this is what is happening with you. What would you like to do?
I'm sure there's like some exam paper.
There is.
Yeah. So we'll roll some out. You know, so catch it all so that I can put back in the air. And we dump out the air.
All right. As soon as you take the top off, go for the dust. The room fills with smoke.
Oh God.
If you kill my NPC with some random ass explosion, God damn it, Shay. We know better than this.
As the smoke starts
No!
to clear,
You're
the room
bullshitting.
is filled.
Holy shit.
You're so bullshit.
By a djinn.
I didn't rub it.
So, yeah, standing, hovering above that table now is a very large djinn. Its skin is burnt brown, like the sand and earth around it. It has long white horns that come out. It has chains shackled to it that are broken, that are melting hot where they have broken. His eyes are glowing green, and he looks to you. He opens his mouth. Tercel, you are going around that corner right now.
Do I hear any of that, or
No,
just?
no, you've already walked around. Like I said, you two will not know what each other are doing.
Oh my
Tercel, you walk around and you go to that desk.
I do look at Evelyn and go, run.
God. Yeah. And I showed you the scroll. He thinks internally, like he's arguing with Sarah about things that haven't happened yet.
You go to the office and you put that wood down on the desk. As soon as you do, you realize that it's about an inch too thin. It doesn't fit the impression.
Now,
It
side
kinda-
note. Side note.
Kind of.
Ass. Do you remember the music room?
Yeah.
What
Oh.
was in the music room?
Yeah.
Okay. That
Okay.
was to As from Shay.
Little medication.
So moment of inspiration. So I, you know, and I'm Tercel. I've got 10 intelligence, so he's shaking the cube around to try to make it fit or whatever. Would he have a moment of inspiration where he think back to that box in the music room, comparative
we could
sizes?
say that, or
and-
Hannibal could be like, "What about the one that's in the other room?"
all right.
Either way,
Like-
we could go either way on this. Somehow you figure out that you might want to go look in the music room.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know if he was like. I'm speaking as Shay. I didn't know if he was purposely not wanting to use that box or if he had actually forgot that there was that box in there.
I had wondered if you guys forgot about the box in the music room. Honestly,
I'd forgotten about the box completely.
Okay, so I'm glad
I
said
assumed
something,
it.
'cause
I
I'm like,
assumed it was a trap
maybe
or
he's
something.
just
That's why
purposely not
Dursel
going
just
for it.
closed the door again and moved on about his day. So yeah, Tersa will slap Hannibal, and it's just like, why didn't you fucking say something earlier, dude? Just don't tell anybody about this. Let's go get that box.
all right. So you guys go back into the music room. Like I said, there are instruments all around the room. As you pick up the box on the floor, all the instruments start playing.
Fucking
Why did we split the party?
You guys are fun. As it starts playing, you know the melody.
Oh no.
Oh, god damn it!
You hear it very off key. It just starts filling the room.
Is it ringing around the rosy?
Oh, of course it is. I mean,
Of course it is. I assumed, but you know what you do when you assume things.
Yes, you hear. Ding, 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 ding. But it's all very off key.
And this happened when I grabbed the box.
Yes.
Okay. Well, in a moment of panic, Tersal's going to grab the box, hear the music, and then try to fly the fuck out of that door again.
All right, you run out of that room. Music's still playing behind you. You can hear it even when the door's closed. The music's just
Fuck
playing.
me. All right. So continue panic running to the desk to try to get that box on the desk ASAP.
This box fits perfectly on the desk. As soon as it does, you hear a little click. And in the center of the desk where the chair would sit, you see that a little drawer has opened.
Can I check that drawer out?
Sure, roll an investigation.
That's a 12. 12 plus 4 for 16.
In this desk are 5 pieces of copper and 1 iron key.
So in full Homer Simpson's like, ooh, piece of copper, and grab the copper and the key.
Yep.
And I'll turn to Hannah and be like, got any other ideas before we return? Like, should we just go back?
Let's go back.
All right, let's go back. Don't tell anybody about that music room.
So you guys double time it back. As
Yeah.
you turn the corner to the medical wing, you see the room where the mortgage area is, and you see the smoke wafting out of it.
I fucking told her. I fucking told her.
As you turn the corner, walking through that smoke, you see Sarah looking up. You see Evelyn in the corner looking, and in the middle where they're looking is a Jin. And it turns its head and looks right at you, Tersa. And that's where we're going to end it today.
Right before our demise.
So he like flies around the corner. He's got the key in one hand. And he kind of like comes to a skating hall. He's like, fuck.
All right. So
That
yes,
was- that
that's
was
where
some-
we will leave it today, ladies and gentlemen.
Have we just set a whole bunch of set-offs?
It'd have been even funnier if I'd taken Negan with me. Then I could have come around the corner like Scooby Doo and Shaggy, be like zoinks or whatever. And
Well, that's where we'll leave it off. Our players have released the Jin. What will happen?
hey, we found the end of the campaign. It's right there.
Yes, join us next week for a possible TPK and new character roll.
Yeah.
Or
We just
if you guys play it right, who knows? Who said this is an evil Jin? You guys are just assuming. I'm
the
gonna
chain.
Well, he's bound.
Oh,
As most Jin are.
We can release him.
So, anyways, I'm gonna go see who we can raid out
So
to.
great.
I will be right back, guys. Go ahead and discuss life.
We'll release the Jin to be eternally grateful and help us defeat this trickster.
I mean, it'd be pretty kick-ass to have a Gen NPC, like somebody that owes us a favor.
All right.
Be like, hey, Jen, what do you think about ham sandwiches? Quite a few of those laying around.
Ham sandwich?
Right. You look hungry.
Hopefully not for my soul.
Right.
Well, I hope everybody has a great week.
Me
We'll
too.
be back on Sunday.
Mhm.
And if you can't come out and see us, Labor Day weekend, we'll be at the Big River Fest in Hannibal, Missouri. Steampunking it up.
Bruce. Headsets aren't toys, kitty. All right, so yeah, we're gonna run out to Axiomat here in just a minute, but yeah, as Shayman said, make sure you join us next week as you guys get to find out what happens to our courageous adventurers. ah, yeah. So yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. I'm gonna go hit the raid button, but yeah, we will be back on Tuesday with some game. I don't know what I'm playing this week. We'll figure it out. And we will be back next Sunday with D&D and NES. Look forward to August 5th, 17th for our Goblin one-shot that should include our granddaughter making her first ever appearance in a D&D game. We'll see how well she does. Gotta remember, she is 5, so we'll have to bear with it.
5 and not well disciplined.
Yes. So basically a goblin.
Great. Like
She's basically a goblin.
Yeah,
So.
it'd be a perfect role for her.
Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm going to go click the raid out button. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with us. Remember, be safe this week. Hydrate, because I know we're still supposed to be hot in the same country for another week or so. We're in August now, so make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves, all right? So I'm going to go hit that raid button, and then we'll come back and hang out with you guys in a minute.
I think the board.
Yeah, the more relaxed and down he gets, the harder it has to pick him up.
Pick them up, yeah.
It's my guess anyway.
We're going to find a pulse yet.